All the lights are coming on now. How I wish that it would snow now. I don't feel like going home now. I wish that I would stay. All the trees are on display now, and it's cold now. I don't feel like going.
Hi guys, it's Shell to Little Acres Creations, and welcome to day 11 of the Stocking Stuffer series. So today we're just going to make a little box. I'm going to show you how to do that. So the first thing you need is, I took a 12 by 12 sheet of paper and I left one side 12 inches, but the other side I cut down to 9.5. So you want a 12 by 9.5 sheet of paper. And now we're going to do some scoring. And I really think you need to score this one. It makes it so much easier, and there's quite a bit of folding or scoring that you need to do. Okay, so we're going to score. Now this is the 12-inch side. Try to get it down there so you can see it. Let me open it. Okay, so you're going on the 12-inch side, the 9 inches this way, 9.5. So we're going to score at 2 3/4. So 2 3/4. I'm just going to go a couple of times. 5 3/4. 8.5. And 11.5. Okay, now we're going to flip it. This is the long way. We're going to flip it. We're going to score at 3/4. And then we're going to score at 3 3/4. And 6 3/4. Okay, and that should be all the scoring that we need to do. Okay, so we want to go ahead and crease all those. And I'm just going to crease them all using my bone folder. This is a pretty thick cardstock. You don't have to use, exactly this thick. I decided to do this one on, you could use a slightly lighter one. We're going to put extra paper on top, so it will be a pretty sturdy box. But this is all the red that I had in my stash, and it was really a thick thing of red. And what's funny is it came with other colors and they're not that thick, so I'm not sure what happened there. Okay, so you just want to go ahead and score all of the pieces. Now you're going to do a bit of cutting off. I missed one, and this is going to be our box. Let me grab my scissors. Okay, so the one with the 3/4 inch on the very top, that's the top of your box, and then our box is going to be put together 4 sides. Might not make all that much sense right now, but it will. So, okay. So you want to find out where the back of your box is. That's where your seam's going to be. And you want to keep the front. So it's going to be right across. You're going to keep that. So kind of keep an eye on, which one that is, which is this one. So it's the second one away from the fold. And you're going to trim off and get rid of this whole square right here. And then you're going to get rid of these 2 squares. So the 2 full squares and the little bit of scoring on the top, so that you're left with just the one flap. Okay. And now on the bottom, we're going to get rid of the 1/2 inch here. We're going to cut that. I'm going to cut it just at a slight angle there. That way when I put those together, it'll, you know, be a lot nicer. I'm going to do the same thing on these two over here. So I'm just going to cut a little bit off here. I'm going to cut a V kind of here. That way when I put it together, you know, it looks a lot better. Okay. Then this one, I'm going to cut all the way out, but we need to do something first. Okay, so we're going to cut up into this piece right here, and we're just going to cut up just about 1/2 inch. If you want to, you can measure that, because we're going to cut up 1/2 inch here, 1/2 inch here, and then we're going to cut across. I'm just going to kind of estimate it, just about 1/2 inch, and you'll see why in a minute. It can be a little bit more than that. It's really your preference. Okay. And then I'm going to cut straight across that 1/2 inch mark. Okay, so when our box is put together, let me kind of show you so you can see. It has just a little opening in the front. Mine's a little bit crooked, so I'm going to come back in and just trim that up so that I know it's straight. You know, if you, like I said, you can go ahead and measure this and use an X-Acto knife to make sure you get it exactly straight, or you can just kind of eyeball it. Okay, see, that looks much better. I got a little piece of fuzz there. Okay, and then we're going to put together our box. And I don't know if you guys have figured it out yet or not, but this is going to be a little tea box. I'm going to go ahead, that whole piece that I cut off, I didn't cut it off at an angle, and I really think you need to do that because it seems to lay better when you're putting together your little tea box. I'm going to do that, and then we would kind of, as it kind of sets better, so you don't have like overhang or anything like that. Okay, so now we're going to put some scratch paper on here. And you're going to need 2 3/4 by 2 3/4. You're going to need 3 of those. And let me show you what you're going to be doing. So we're going to put one on this one on this one, and one for the bottom when we're done with the bottom. And then these are 2 1/2 by 2 3/4. And I had to do them like that so that they would fit our tea bags. And then for the part that we cut down, if you cut a 1/2 inch, you're going to need 2 1/2 by 2 1/2. Okay, so let me get all that put on except for the bottom one. Cute. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and put our little box together, and I'm just going to use my ATG gun. Cute little box for tea. I thought this was such a cute idea, but I didn't want one of those, you know, like a full-size box. I just wanted something that you could stick a few bags of tea or whatever you wanted to in there. And I picked up some chai spice black tea, and it smells wonderful. I haven't tried it yet, but that smells really good. And then your little teas are just going to pop right in here. And it fits about 10, I think. You could probably get about 2 out of a box of Isn't that sweet? Out of a box of tea bags. This had 20 in there, and there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's 10 left, or 9 left, so you could definitely get 2 of these cute little tea bags out of that. So now let's finish up the back. Kind of bring you in just a little bit. Okay. Be right back. I'm going to stick a couple of little buttons. I just thought this would be kind of something a little bit different. Okay, so I'm just going to, oops, should have waited on filling it up. Okay, I'm going to come down here and just kind of aim for the center. And then same thing on the top. Okay, so what I did is I punched a hole kind of in the center right here. And I have this really cute button and a little brad. So I'm just going to pop the little brad through the button and then through that hole. And I think that is just going to make a cute little charming little closure for a tea. Remove some of those. My hole was a little bit off, so I'm going to just try to fix it, and I think I can cover it up. That'll be perfect. And I'm going to slip another brad in here. And close that. There we go. Aren't those so cute? I just think they are so sweet. Okay, now I'm going to just take a little bit of twine, and this is just some baker's twine. I'm going to wrap it around the top one. A little bit of something, so let me show you what I'm going to add to it. Okay, and I'm just going to use my stamp set, Bold Greetings, and I love this stamp set. You can make anything that you want to out of it. So I think I'm going to put okay, and some of that paper that, you know, was kind of left over, I'm going to go ahead and use my punch, and this is a little tag punch. Just punch out a little tag, little red tag. It's kind of using what you already have. I'm going to punch a little hole in the top. Okay, and then we're going to stamp like this. And wishes. I'm just going to stamp Christmas wishes on there. So I'm just going to pick that up. I know that it'll fit now. Okay, and I'm going to use some Memento Tuxedo Black ink. And see if I get a good stamp. That's a perfect stamp, and that's so cute. Again, this stamp set is also available at littleacrescreations.com. And this one is called Bold Greetings. I really like this set because you can make anything you want out of it. Okay, and I'm just going to attach that to the front of our little box. So I'm just going to string this through my little tag. I think that is so cute. cut it down just a bit. And then I want just another small piece, and I'm just going to make a little bow at the base of the baker's twine. And it will add just a little bit something. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to put some pop-up dots on the back of it. Front. Isn't that adorable? I think that is so cute. What do you guys think? I think that is really sweet. Again, you know, you can split the box in half and you can make 2 of these for 2 different people. You could do apple cider. You might just have to, you know, rearrange the measurements. But I think it turned out really cute and really adorable. And it's perfect for your stocking. So thank you guys so much for watching. Come back tomorrow for day 12 of the Stocking Stuffer series. Thank you guys for watching, and you guys have a great day.
All the lights are coming on now. How I wish that it would snow now. I don't feel like going home.